Hello everyone, welcome to another comic book haul. This is August 14th, 2019. New comic book day. Love it, absolutely love it. Some great books came out today. So we're going to start with my independent titles. And as you can see from IDW, I got USAGI YOJIMBO number 3 of 3. So this book will be ending the story arc. And see where it goes after this. So yeah, pretty excited to read that one, see where that one's gonna go. Continuing on, I did pick up Show's End number 1. This is from Mad Cave, and it's a really thin comic. I was surprised how thin it was when I picked it up. Like, wow, I'm not sure if it's only 16 pages or what's going on with it, but it's a really thin book. So haven't read it yet. I'll have to give it a good read and see what that's all about. Looks pretty interesting. Always like picking up these number 1s from independents. You never know. So moving right along, I did pick up REAVER number 1, and this is the second printing. Pretty cool cover right there. Enjoyed the first one. It's pretty interesting. So pretty excited to see the number 2, which is coming up next right here. So this is REAVER number 2 right there from Image. A little bit of buzz on the internet about this one as well, so pretty excited to read this one, see where that was going to end up going. Moving right along, I did pick up the White Trees number 1 from Image again. Another great looking cover. Love picking up these number 1s because you never know where they're going to go, especially with Chip Zdarsky writing it. So pretty excited to read this one, give this one a nice read, and see what Chip's doing in Image. So moving right along, you guys probably know, if you're comic hunters, this I got at cover price, of course, 1 per person at my second shop I went to, and I did pay cover price, so thank you guys, I appreciate that so much. So yeah, there is a little bit of buzz going on about this book, and don't go looking for it on eBay. Only if you have to, but don't be paying the stupid prices for it. But yeah, from Boom Studios, Once and Future number 1. Pretty excited to read this one, see where this one's gonna go. So that's all my independents I picked up. We're moving right along to my DC title I picked up. I picked up 1 DC title today, and I couldn't resist. This is Catwoman number 14, the Stanley ARTGERM cover. So you can never go wrong with some ARTGERM. Absolutely love this cover of Catwoman. It's really nice. Beautiful cover. Alright, so moving along with Marvel titles. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put this one out there, even though it came out last week. Absolute Carnage number 1. And I want to talk about this one for a little bit. Is Stegman dropped a bomb, I think it was this morning, on Twitter, saying how only 20 books had a special sketch drawing at the very last panel, and they'll have a red border around it, so that's how you'll know. I believe I read there was only 20 of them that had that sketch variant. So I'm not sure the print run on this, but I'm sure it was fairly large. So guys, check your Absolute Carnage number 1s, cover A only. Look at the last back panel and see if you have a nice sketch from Stegman. Could be worth something, could be worth more than what you bargained for. I haven't checked this one yet, so if I do, I will definitely open it up and make another video on whether I got it or not. But so far, the ones I have bought, cover A only, guys. It's cover A only has it, according to Stegman. So anyways, guys, that's the news I wanted to talk about. Absolute Carnage right there, number 1, cover A. So moving right along, I got the Amazing Spider-Man number 27. That right here, the Sinister Six, right there on the cover. So I'm pretty excited to see what's going to be happening on this one. Can never go wrong with some Spider-Man, right? Moving right along, speaking of Spider-Man, I got Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 10. Heard a little bit of buzz about this one, seeing if there is going to be a new villain. So pretty excited to see if that's true or not, and give this one a good read. And moving right along, I did pick up, this is the only variant I picked up of Scream number 1 for the Absolute Carnage tie-ins. They had all the other covers, but this one I kind of like, I don't know, to each his own, right? This one know, just I just like the way it's drawn, and compared to the other ones, don't get me wrong, the other ones are great, but this is the one I chose because it's the one I like. Scream #1. Should be pretty good. Can't wait to read that one. So my next book here is going to be Captain Marvel #9, I believe. Let's see. Yes, this is Captain Marvel #9. And as you can see, it has the orange tag, which means I went to my second shop to look for it. And thank goodness they did have this one. That's a really cool variant cover. And a little bit of buzz about this one is debating whether or not it is the first full appearance of the new character coming into this storyline. So you have to read to find out, but it's either 8 or 9. Another one of these books where people just are unsure of what the first appearance is of that character. So it'll be interesting to see a couple weeks now, see what, when the dust settles, see where that lays and see which book actually takes hold of the first full appearance of that character. So moving right along, I did find another House of X #2 at cover price. Really excited to get that at cover price because I don't know if you guys have checked the eBay prices or the internet. It's pretty hard to find one of these for cover price, just because the story is so great, at least on this one as well, for what happens in the storyline. It's really good. I highly recommend House of X and Powers of 10. So speaking of Powers of 10, I did receive this today in the mail. I was supposed to get this 2 weeks ago. This is Powers of 10 #1. I want to say this is the 1 in 10. I could be wrong. I'll have to look it up, but I believe that is the 1 in 10 Powers of 10. So continuing on, these are not in any order by all means. So this one is Absolute Carnage #1, the variant cover. Couldn't resist this one. I think it's a new character on the cover. So you can never go wrong with Absolute Carnage #1 with a new character on the cover. Went to my second shop. They were trying to charge $9 for it. I picked this one up at cover price before it came out. So it always pays to go to online stores and see if you can get the book for cover price before it comes out and starts heating up. So my next book here is The Immortal Hulk #1, the director's cut. Now I heard it's going to be issues 1 and 2 put together with a bunch of new stuff put in it. So I'm pretty excited to read this one by Al Ewing, see what they put in it as the director's cut. So it should be pretty exciting. I can't wait to read this. All right, moving right along. I did pick up Valkyrie #1, was the last one they had. I wanted to pick that up for a while and just kept forgetting about it. But I did pick up the last Valkyrie, Jane Foster Valkyrie. This is also written by Al Ewing as well, so pretty interested in that. And then I did pick up the the Prodigal Son Silver Surfer #1. I believe these are just one-shots. There might be, actually it's a 3-story arc, so the next one, I'm not sure. First one was Fantastic Four, this one's Silver Surfer, and I'm not entirely sure on what the third one's going to be. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a read. I love that cover right there, Galactus. Looking almighty right there. All right, so my pick of the week here. Before I go any further, I'll do this one here. This is the second printing of House of X #1, and that's just a great looking cover. It's got the background faded out, and it's kind of just filled in there in the middle there with red. Couldn't resist that. A lot of the third printings came out, I believe, today. A lot of my shops didn't even have them, so it looks like I'll eBay, here I come, looking for those third printings, because my shops just didn't carry them today. Unless I'm wrong, unless I have to wait next week for the third printings. Actually, I haven't even seen the second printings, but I know they're going in the third printings as well. And then, speaking of Powers of 10, I did manage to pick up the 1 in 25 variant of Powers of 10, excuse me, #1 right there. It's a sweet looking cover. It's got the new character right there on the cover, so could not resist getting that one. Didn't pay too much either, because I did pick that one up a week before it came out, before the final order cutoff hit. So yeah, it's my 1 in 25, Powers of X #1. And my pick of the week is right here, Powers of 10, excuse me, number 2. And this is the variant cover. I want to say cover maybe C, could possibly be B, I'm not too sure. And then you have the regular cover A right here. Did pay cover price on that one. And let's just keep going because I did pick up 4 covers for this book. I had to go to my second shop for this Scotty Young variant. Obviously I did pay $1 more, but at least they had it. My first shop barely had any, and my second shop barely had any to select from. Actually, my first shop had a better selection. Second shop only had the Scotty Young variant and the Virgin variant of the cover A for $100. So yeah, I won't be getting that one. And then I also did pick up the connecting cover variant of Powers of 10 number 2. Can't wait to put those 2 covers together and check that one out. That's a really cool looking cover right there. It's got all the girls from the X-Men on it, so pretty excited about that. And then also, second pick of the week book coming up right here. This is going to be Silver Surfer number 3, and they were limited to 1 per person today. Didn't say that, but as soon as I got to the checkout, I tried getting 2 cover A's, and he had to put 1 back for me. So they should stress it, if it's going to be 1 per person, it should just, put a little note, 1 per person. Instead of getting all the way to the counter thinking I'm getting 2. I'm not trying to be greedy. I'm not trying to buy 4 or 5 copies. I just wanted 2 copies. 1 to read, 1 to put in my PC. So yeah, there's cover A, the only copy I have. So I'm not sure that'll be my reading edition, or my reading copy. And then I did find the variant, cover B right there, which was $1 more. So they're charging $4.99. I can't complain on this one because at least they did have it. And I am going to be able to read at least one of them. I'm not sure which one. Probably be cover A, but I don't know. In the long term, cover A's usually hold more value. So anyway, guys, I'm going to end the video. It seems like a long video, this comic haul. So if you guys could do me a favor before you head on out, smash that like button for me. It goes a long ways for my channel. Consider subscribing. I do put out new comic hauls every Wednesday. I also have a lot of gaming videos that I do, old school gaming, which will be tomorrow. So be on the lookout for Throwback Thursday tomorrow. I'm going to be putting up a poll soon so you guys can vote to see what games you guys would like to see me stream. So stay on the lookout for that. And until, oh yeah, I'm going to do a little shout out to some comic YouTubers out there. I'd like to give a big shout out to Jim Comics on YouTube. He is a great YouTuber, a very knowledgeable comic book collector. I've been following him for the past 2 years. Great guy, great videos, great content. Can't say enough about Jim Comics. Second comic shout out would be Comic Tom 101. You guys probably already know about Comic Tom. His channel has blown up in the past year. He's gotten thousands and thousands of subscribers in a very short amount of time. He does put out great content. Puts out that CDSI list every Friday of what the top 10 comics are heating up. So go check that out if you guys haven't heard of it, Comic Tom 101. And Bueller Comics is another one I'd like to shout out. Bueller Comics, I could go on and on, guys. Bueller Comics, Simple Man Comics, Mr. Bolo. And for those of you guys I haven't given the shout out to, you know who you are. I'm following you all on YouTube. So thank you guys so much. Just like to say thank you again to all my subscribers. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Till next time, guys, take it easy, and thank you guys for watching.